M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on the streets. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll go play action with May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. It'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. Completed to Douglas. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate 4th down. Lester on the return.
Oh, I tried to break that right.
Running on the return. Some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away.
I ain't even click that play anyways.
Trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses.
What's the deal with?
Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh, he was going for the underneath route too. That's the crazy part. If I waited just a little second longer, he was going for the underneath route.
To see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Henderson now.
A hit, what?
1st and 10. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot.
That's some Mito Barry.
Loss of yardage. What a play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
A hit.
They'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Pats are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Play action now. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Jackson going to keep it himself, and he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. Sure, that return was not going any farther. 26-yard line. Made out on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. At the 31-yard line. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, falling away, what a throw. He drops it in there. He's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. What a big play there for New England. It's a gain of 43 yards. Off the play fake, it's May. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. On the give, it's Henderson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go. Here's May. Out to his right. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 10. Ravens nothing. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 35-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Second down, Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Report!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And a nice run there as he surges forward for a gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And the Patriots will take over at their own 15.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He'll get 10 there on the keeper, and that's going to be good for a 1st down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the 1st down.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. To throw now, May. Picked up by the all-pro Wk16. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
On play action, here's Jackson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Chase Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls into.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how it...
That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is a Dafe Owen getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That's hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 56 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard.
And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Pats move out in front by the score of 17-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one caught for Dante Wester. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the bootleg, he'll look to hold on to it. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Zone read, a give to Henderson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Henry in motion. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
It's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're going. It's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the leads, but it works out for them.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Throw again is May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
May to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. May to the air once more. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the 1st down. Here's May again. Forced to his right. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Great. May. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point is up and good. And the Patriots move out to a 24-10 lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chain.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I would only want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral defense situations. So,
Henry hit the ball, goes free. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Jackson. Forced out to his right. He manages to keep fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, no. This goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. So this is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Malachi starts there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, New England. On the ground, here is Henderson. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll go underneath to Henderson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
3rd down and 9. Throwing is May. Pass completed to Douglas. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's a designed run, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
That is caught downfield by Douglas. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
May to throw on 2nd down. Diggs on the reception. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
So, we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. May gonna hold on to this one. And they go backwards here again. But defense stands tall. And it's 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
From the gun, Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Jackson now on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third interception and kind of just throws this one away.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now a bootleg here, designed run. And he's out of bounds, but not before they get up past the 45. A big play after being backed up. A pickup of 44 yards. Bell is the man in motion. And off, and it's Henderson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He'll let this go deep for Diggs. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now Jackson gonna keep it here on the bootleg. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, and that's exactly the case here.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Back to throw, Jackson. That's taken in.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Starts on the tempo. It's a big up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Dallas on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
So